The clock does impart strategy. You try to grind it out, drag it out, lengthen the game.
Well, Karai and Steffes need to score. That's all they're thinking about right here. Hard jump serve. There it is.
Boyles chasing. And Hansen whacks it out of bounds. So a break for Karai and Steffes, who look a little weary to me, Paul. Well, did you see them when they came
were
together?
Completely messed up there defensively. Steffes had backed up to the left side. We're talking about going to Hansen up the middle. Boyles and Hansen are in all kinds of trouble. Now look at Karai and Steffes. They're over. They got that part of the court covered. If Leif Hansen hits that ball cross court in, Karai and Steffes don't get the score.
Karai and Steffes riding piggyback down the Chisholm Trail. We're tied at 14 when we come back.
Worried about your credit? Need a car or truck? Come to Bob Pagan Ford on Galveston Island. They understand and have helped hundreds of people drive away. No credit, slow credit, divorce, repossession, or bankruptcy. Bob Pagan has cars from $199 down, $99 a month, even no interest loans for up to a year. Financing arranged through a local bank. You can reestablish your credit now. Hundreds of cars and trucks in stock and 15 years of serving South Texas. Bob Pagan Ford on Galveston Island.
Chris Marlowe and Paul Sunderland back in scenic Fort Worth, Texas. Semi-final action, and we are down to the nubs. 14-14. Karai Steffes, Hansen and Boyles, 37 and 7/10 seconds to go in this game. Karai and Steffes fighting back, down 9-4, scored 6 in a row to tie it at 10. Boyles and Hansen have had a game point. Off Karch, he can't get there.
Off the top of the tape once again. If the ball doesn't hit the top of the tape, Karch is right there. Instead, it skips off the top and catches him up in the pecs. And he's got some big ones. It's hard to dig with.
That's why that thing shot out.
That's right.
So Boyles and Hansen have the ball. They've played a beautiful tournament up to this point. A couple of buddies taught him how to play. Neil Fineglass, Dave Oliver, and Eddie Morgan. Back in Phoenix, Arizona. He's tied 14-14 with the Dream Team.
No block.
And see you later as Steffes ricochets one. I got a feeling that Boyles is just exhausted right now.
Shouldn't be. Shouldn't be. It's been cool. This is only the third match of the day. Leif Hansen's been getting most of the serves, if not 80%. That was a big play not to block on.
If I'm Karch and Ken, I go to Boyles right now, 14-14.
And they do.
Let's see what he does. Up high, and he puts it away.
I think you're right, though. As much as I'm saying he should not be tired, that doesn't change the fact that he looks very fatigued to me right now.
Little fatigued yesterday, dehydrated, had a cold today. Been
really
doing a lot of blocking, yes.
Yeah, when you're under the weather, you have a cold virus. If you're anything less than 100% when you come out here, you're going to pay for it physically.
All right, the clock in now for good. 22.5 seconds to go. Hansen and Boyles tied with Karch and Kent. Winner moves on to play Mir and Wirtz. Karch tapping. Oh, and Boyles poked it up, but in defense of Hansen, no way to get there.
Absolutely no chance. If Boyles got to back up, excuse me, Chris, with both hands up. He seems to turn a little bit sideways, just have the lefty up. Got to get both hands up there if you can.
If time runs out, we will go to sudden death if we're tied. 16 seconds. Hansen trying to side out, get one more chance. Hansen, he's tired. Karch pops it up to get to 15. No!
Look at that. Would you ever believe that? If Karch hits this ball 6 inches higher, they take the lead with 8.5 seconds left. But Eric Boyles jumping too well. Certainly not too tired to stuff Karai. Huge play.
So here it is. Boyles and Hansen with 8.5 seconds to play. If they can block this ball, dig this ball, rally this ball, and put it away, they win. Karch and Kent got to side out quickly. Got to get it down. Kent got to put it away. 4 seconds to go, and he got it. So now Steffes Karai will have a chance
to win in regulation. If they score here, the match is over.
The only way the clock will not run out, well, it's going to run out.
It's going to run out. Yeah, it's going to run out this rally.
Unless he serves an ace.
Or he serves the ball into the net. You see, if he misses this serve, it would give Hansen and Boyles a chance to win this match in regulation.
An ace takes 1 second if you're wondering. We timed it. High. Time is out. Boyles, sudden death coming. Oh, Steffes has it. Steffes for the win. Not yet. Steffes for the win. Yes! As time runs out.
Great match. The veteran team, Karai and Steffes, talked about the strategy, and they had the play set. Eric Boyles going to the dink at match point, and Steffes there to gobble it up.
Karch and Kent as time ran out. We'll see him again.
Thousands of forest fires are started by people who never realize what they've done. Some never even set foot in the forest.
1992 Pro Beach Volleyball is brought to you by Miller Lite. It's it, and that's that. By Kildup Sunglasses, by Bausch & Lomb, by Kawasaki. Kawasaki, it's where I want to be. By Paul Mitchell, cruelty-free salon hair care. And by Southwest Airlines, it's just plain smart. Once again, a thriller in our semifinal as time ran out. Karai and Steffes outlasting Boyles and Hansen. 15-14. Statistically, it was a war at the net, 40-37. Boyles and Hansen did a good job blocking and digging. You see the service errors, the aces, but look at the unforced errors. Boyles and Hansen making a couple of critical errors at the wrong times. Karai and Steffes taking advantage of it. Karch and Kent, how they feeling? Can they go on? Let's check with Paul. Paul?
In a battle royale, Karch Karai and Kent Steffes victorious, move on into the finals. I know that's about the last thing you wanted after a long, long day. But for match point, you went to Eric Boyles. What was the strategy? He'd been hitting the ball very well.
I think you better ask Kent. He was serving. He surprised me with it, but it turned out to be a good strategy.
Was it a serving mistake going to Boyles because you were all over the roll shot down the line?
Actually, not at all, because you know, he's hitting the ball straight down, which looks good, but I thought Karch would be able to penetrate and get him. I also noticed he was moving outside in and hitting an angle. So I told Karch to watch for that, and I just took the little shot over the line.
Down 10-5. Did you at any time think it was over?
No, but I don't think either of us felt that strong up until 10-5. Actually, it was 10-4, I think, and then we got a block to go 10-5. We got a second win. All that pasta and all that baby food that he's feeding, we feel great now.
That was probably fear that kicked in. But Leif Hansen did a very good job, got in a good streak siding out. But now you're going into your 6th match of the day. You've eaten baby food, you've eaten rice, you've eaten pasta. Do you have enough left, or are you concerned that you won't have enough left for Amir and Wirtz?
I feel good. I feel a lot better than I did at the start of that last game. Right now, at the end, we felt a lot better than the beginning.
All right, congratulations to you both. I know you're tired. It's been a long day, so we appreciate your patience. And joining us, Karch Karai and Kent Steffes will be in the finals against Larry Meir and Eric Wirtz. But now it's time to answer all your cards and letters from around the country. Let's go to Chris Marlowe in the mailbag.
Okay, it is time now for Postal Paradise. Yes, time for the mailbag presented by Paul Mitchell Salon Hair Care. Okay, here we go. Up-and-coming star Doug Faust, out-and-going veteran Robert Chavez.
Hey.
Let's answer your questions. First question comes from Artesia, California. Tim Hinton. Do any of the players have coaches who help them?
Well, yes, as a matter of fact, Chris, that's why I'm trying to stay in the sport, is I've hired David Denitz to coach me, and I'm one of the few players who have coaches. And that's only because I am getting old, and I need all the help I can get.
Follow-up question, he doesn't come on the tour with you, he just trains you during the week.
Well, he trains me during the week, and that's the biggest advantage. But we like him at the tournament. It's just it costs a lot of money. And at this point, you know, it's hard to finance it.
Well, start making more money.
Yeah, you got it.
Next question, Stephanie King from Acton, Massachusetts. What is the reason for getting cramps, and how can someone avoid it?
Well, the #1 reason for getting cramps is dehydration.
Okay.
People don't drink enough during the week. I'm young, I don't have a problem with cramping, but these older guys, they have to get all their sleep, drink plenty of fluids, and eat a lot.
If you're in lousy shape, you can get cramps too.
Yeah,
huh?
yeah.
So you got to get in shape.
Yeah.
All right, another question. This is from Leo Fragoli. He calls himself the Dink Master of Las Vegas. Do the pros feel dinking is cheap? And if you do it too much, is it considered not proper volleyball etiquette?
I like to hit the ball, but any way you can put the ball away, it doesn't matter. It's not cheap. If you can put the ball down, you've got the point, you win the game, you go to the bank.
Quick advice to the Dink Master in Las Vegas.
Dinking.
Keep dinking. Keep dinking, baby. Final question, Phil Congdon from Boulder, Colorado. How do you get a red card from the referee, and who has gotten the most red cards of all time? Stoklos, Hovland, Obradovich, or Marlowe?
Well, I'll tell you, you know, they just started the red cards a few years ago. Before that, we had players reffing, and we could do anything we wanted, and we'd never get a red card. When you were playing, you could do anything, and you remember that. Right now, I'd say, God, I never got a red card that I should have got. It's
gotta
usually
be Hovland, doesn't it, though?
Yeah, but it's usually the refs just overreacting, in my opinion.
But it's got to be Hovland.
Probably, yeah.
Or Obradovich,
Yeah.
or Marlowe. Okay,
There you
that's
go.
the beach bag for this week. I'd like to give out a couple of nice gifts. Paul Mitchell Salon Hair Care, Robert Chavez.
Thank you, Chris.
And for Doug Faust, remember,
Thanks, Chris.
keep on dinking.
Hi, Mom.
Questions or comments, write to us at the Beach Volleyball Bag Care Prime Ticket Network, 10,000 Santa Monica Boulevard, Los Angeles, California, 90067. Paul and I read all the cards, so send them along. And we'll be back.
At Southwest Airlines, you can always depend on our low, unrestricted fares. Oh, we'd like to match the other airlines' new fares, but to do it, we'd have to raise ours. Our fares are lower now, always have been, always will be.
On some airlines, you're likely to pay a penalty if your travel plans change. So even with their unrestricted coach fares, you pay for flexibility. With our unrestricted coach fares, flexibility is free. Always has been, always will be.
Come on. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, let me show you where it's at. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, let me show you where it's at. Come on.
Real beer refreshment that's less filling. Miller Lite's everything you want a beer to be.
Cold Miller Lite, I like it like that.
Tomorrow, cash machines.
Come on, Miller Lite's in that. Come on.
Mariel, you and I have always been big fans of professional hairstylists.
You bet. I adore mine.
And I bet he feels the same.
But you know, I have to admit something.
Yes?
When I see those scissors coming at me, I just want to grab them. I love to change my hair. Thank goodness I trust my hairstylist completely. And the truth is, I feel great about my hair because of him. Well, and of course, Paul Mitchell, I wouldn't think of using anything else. Yeah, you and my hairstylist, you made me what I am today.
How much fun can you have in the sun? Get ready to spike, dig, and dive as the world's fastest growing sport is now the season's hottest home video. Take home the action and the excitement of AVP Pro Beach Volleyball, the Association of Volleyball Professionals' first official home video. This exclusive offer is only $12.95 and available only by calling 1-800-94-SPIKE. The summer's hottest action is just a phone call away.
Welcome you back to the Miller Lite Texas Environmental Center Fort Worth Open. In between matches, getting ready for our championship final. In fifth place, Brent Frohoff and Mike Whitmarsh. Last week, they won a tournament, which sets up our feature of the week. Let's meet one of the AVP stars, Brent Frohoff.
Hey, Westy. Wild thing. I think I love you.
In the past, Brent Frohoff has been a wild thing, immensely talented. Frohoff has realized that as his pro career has progressed, his workouts must intensify.
You know, I'm almost 29 years old now, and in the earlier days when I was 20, 21, first started playing on the tour, it's very easy because, I mean, you're young,
You hardly ever have to train. Volleyball just comes to you, and you just go out there and you play. And now, once you're getting older, your body starts getting a little tired, and this is when you really have to bear down and take it seriously. And that's what I've been doing for the last 3 years now. I've got a personal trainer that I work with, and he's the best thing that's happened to my career so far.
Bob and Weave. Bob and Weave Day.
I go in there, 5 days a week for 2 hours at a time and work on different parts of the body, and he really understands the game of beach volleyball. We're not trying to build up a Hercules here, but we're trying to gain strength and maintain that strength throughout the season.
Brother Chris is a pro surfer. 2 talented hotshot kids. What about their relationship?
It's a very supportive relationship. I think that's why we get along so well. If we were both in the same sport, I think it'd be very competitive. We're competitive in other sports. We've had some furious ping pong matches and things like that.
It's good that we're in 2 different sports because it'd be really hard. We're so competitive as brothers. It makes it easy when I surf and he plays volleyball. We can root for each other and really get behind each other.
Some would say Froyo has the ideal lifestyle. Hey, his dog has the ideal lifestyle. It is the beach volleyball way of life.
It's still just the love and the feeling you get from, it's the lifestyle, the whole thing. You get to go down to the beach. It's a friendly atmosphere. It's a family-type atmosphere. It's a good-natured atmosphere. There's no drug problems or anything. It's just very healthy.
However, on the court, Frohoff is a competitor. 13 professional wins. 2 weeks ago, he nailed down another with Mike Whitmarsh. Brent Frohoff, one of the stars of men's pro beach. Okay, we're back. Brent Frohoff finished 5th this week, but last week he was a factor. But this week, going to be a couple of different teams. Chris Marlowe back with Paul Sunderland, Larry Meir, and Eric Wirtz. They have been playing so beautifully. This is their big chance. They have never won a tournament, ever.
And I think probably feeling that pressure. Larry Meir's parents have come all the way from Orange County and want to see their son win his first title. Larry Meir, about 6'2", has all the shots in the world. Eric Wirtz, super quick defensively. They a lot like Kirai and Steffes, both take turns blocking and playing defense. Whoever establishes the momentum early will win.
Meir and Wirtz beat Kirai and Steffes a little earlier. Kirai and Steffes, how tired are they?
Very tired. I just talked to them in the players' tent. Actually, they were hiding out in the media tent. Very tired, but they have been packing away the calories, taking the fluids, and I think that they were being very frank with me that they said during the semifinals they really got their second win and are looking forward to this final. I think they feel confident.
And I'm looking forward to Sunderland stuff, aren't you? What do you got?
Well, first of all, we get right to Eric Wirtz. Play big, little squirrel. He's the rocket squirrel. Eric Wirtz got to play great defense and get away with a couple of stuff blocks as well. Larry Mears is magic by any other name, one of the best shot makers on the Pro Beach Tour. He's going to be under a lot of pressure. He must side out. Now, Gerber's, and I've got some right here, is Goo Goo Good. That's the magic product. This is the key to happiness for Kirai and Steffes. They have been powering baby food to get those calories into their system so they don't cramp. Karch told me he'll never cramp again as long as he's got his Goo Goo Good Gerber's.
This is the original Sunday stuff. It goes in here, goes down there, and comes out there. We're coming back. Can Meir and Wirtz win their first tournament ever? We'll find out.
At Southwest Airlines, you can always depend on our low, unrestricted fares. Oh, we'd like to match the other airlines' new fares, but to do it, we'd have to raise ours. Our fares are lower now, always have been, always will be.
Some airlines are likely to charge you a fee if your travel plans change. With their unrestricted fares, you pay for flexibility. With ours, it's free. Our fares are the smart choice. Always have been, always will be.
Killer Luke does. Killer Luke does hot. Killer Luke Performance Sunglasses by Bausch & Lomb. Worldwide sponsor of the 1992 Olympic Games.
Aqua Rush, salty spray, power thrust, German sea, Kawasaki, it's where I wanna be.
Introducing the hottest two-seater watercraft on the water, the Kawasaki Jet Ski Super Sport. With a sleek V hull and a powerful 750 engine, the Super Sport is where you want to be.
Kawasaki, let the good times roll. Kawasaki. Come on, let me show you where it's at. Come on, let me show you where it's at. Oh, Miller Lite. I like it like that.
Miller Lite, beach volleyball, everything you want your summer to be.
Miller Lite is in that town.
We welcome you back to Fort Worth, Texas. We now pick up the championship match in progress. Karch and Kent leading 3-2 over Wirtz and Mir. Chris Marlowe and Paul Sunderland. And the volleyball fans are out in force for Karch and Kent. They have battled. First one was easy. Lost to Mir and Wirtz 16-14. Smith and Stoklos sudden death. Johnson and Ludes. Hanley Van de Wey. Clark and Friedrichsen. Boyles and Hansen. The only team they did not play, Marlowe and Sunderland.
And here's the abbreviated list. This is what happens if you stay in the winner's bracket. Over Mutart and Vasilis 15-6. Over Dvorak and Mutart. Kirai Steffes, that was in the quarterfinals. A great match. Also over Frohoff and Whitmarsh. And then over Boyles and Hansen in the finals of the winner's bracket. Mir and Wirtz have been very good, very consistent.
3-2 is our score. Kirai and Steffes against Mir and Eric, the Rocket Squirrel Wirtz. So Mir pounds one through.
Did you notice on Kirai and Steffes' trail all the 13-12, 16-14, 15-13, 15-14 kinds of games? Last week, except for the finals, no team scored in double figures against them. So clearly Kirai and Steffes not playing that consistently this week, having some problems.
Good
but
pass.
Still in the finals.
Steffes. And Steffes thumps one down. So a side out. 3-2 is our score. Kirai and Steffes have to win this game to get to the sudden death. I guess it's really not sudden death anymore.
Lingering. Game to 7.
Yeah, it's a double final. We used to call it sudden death, but now we have real sudden death, so it's, yeah. Lingering prognosis as Steffes stuffs one.
Going to Eric Wirtz. Wirtz not moving the ball around a lot right now. He and his partner Larry Mir have good shots, but Wirtz choosing to challenge the block of Kent Steffes and paying for it. Stuffed. Once by Kirai, once by Steffes.
Crowd kind of quiet, not sure who to cheer for yet. Karch, as the sun peeks through just a bit. Wirtz right to Karch, guessing well, and Steffes puts it through 5-2.
Mir and Wirtz are in an interesting position. They are undefeated. Even if they lose this game to 15, they get another chance in a game to 7. Do you lay it all on the line and try to win this game to 7, or do you maybe save your game to 15, or do you try to save yourself a little bit?
5-2. Kirai and Steffes pressuring Mir and Wirtz when we come back.
That's right, folks. They're still migrating each and every day for a more, better deal. So come our way and trade your way. Looking for an import, a sports car with 4 doors, Nissan Maxima, rated by Road and Track in the top 10 of luxury and performance. Need a tough, dependable truck with a price you can live with? How about this new 1992 hardbody? Priced at only $77.20. So come get yours today. So drive a little and save a lot at Morris Moore, 7700 Broadway on beautiful Galveston Island.
Spring is here and summer's right around the corner. And if hot looks are what you're after, there is no choice. Drop by Schwartz's now at Galvez Mall. Schwartz's features all the latest hot looks in cool colors for both guys and girls, with names like Gerbeau, Cross Colors, and Guess. Do it right. Do it in style. Now at Schwartz's in the Galvez Mall. And don't forget our newest location in Mall of the Mainland. Schwartz's for summer.
1992 Pro Beach Volleyball is brought to you by Miller Lite. It's it and that's that. By Keller Loop Sunglasses, by Bausch & Lomb. By by Kawasaki. Kawasaki, it's where I want to be. And by Southwest Airlines, it's just plain smart. Yeah, back at the start of the Chisholm Trail. Cowboys used to drive those dogies right through here. Chris Marlowe and Paul Sunderland with 6 minutes to play. 5-5 is our score, our championship final. Larry Meir and Eric Wirtz scoring 2 quick points. You look at Steffes and Karai, the Dream Team, how they've been doing. 8 out of 13. Ranked #1 as a team for the first time ever. And 8-3 in the finals together. But this is really a tough combination for them to come back on. They started in 9th place today and have played their way all the way back. Double elimination tournament. And they've been out here a long time, Sunday.
6th match of the day. They started at 8 o'clock this morning. And don't have to worry about calories on a day like this. Worry about not eating enough.
Coming close, and Steffes taps it in. Now, interesting.
No, that ball's out of bounds.
Oh, it is out.
The pokey's out of bounds. Wirtz, it was Wirtz all over the line defensively that made it move. That's another score for Wirtz and Meir.
At the side change, we noticed that Karch and Kent did not go sit down. They went into the media tent. Was that to replenish fluids, or what do you think, Paul?
Well, as you see the ball going out of bounds, look at the squirrel all over the line, actually way out of bounds. I don't think they went to the media tent. I thought
I saw Kent coming out of there.
He went in there after. I think they both went to the bathroom. I think they're being so conscientious about drinking gallons of water.
Sunday stuff is coming out?
There you No, my stuff is sweet. Theirs is probably sour.
This is a family channel, Prime Network, so we won't get into that stuff. Unless we see it, of course.
You know, you're the only one that ever complains about my stuff.
I didn't complain about it. I love it. I love it. Steffes to serve. 6-5. Meir and Wirtz. They won the winner's bracket, undefeated. They knock off Karch and Kent here. It will be their first win ever. Karch and Kent trying to establish themselves as the dominant team on the beach. I asked Kent, are you the dominant player on the beach? Are you #1 now? He goes, well, I'm not really sure. You know, statistically I am, money-wise I am, all that other stuff I am, but I don't really know if I feel like that quite yet. Wirtz off Karch. The set was too tight. Kent get another chance. Save point here. Meir, yes. Larry Meir gets the kill. I should remind you that Killer Loop sunglasses by Bausch & Lomb going to be presenting today the Killer Loop Kill Award. Bausch & Lomb will kindly present $500 to the winning team. Of course, Bausch & Lomb and Killer Loop sunglasses, the official sunglasses of the AVP. So $500, and Karch has been picking up some of those recently. And it's going to be tight action. Steffes, Meir, and Wirtz.
You never would think that Karch Kirai or Randy Stoklos, when Randy's in the finals, would be competing for the Killer Loop Award. Nobody used to serve Randy. Certainly everybody's working on him now.
Meir has it. Chance for a point. Wirtz. Great play by Steffes.
Yeah, that's a great knuckler.
Left hand knuckling. And he puts it away.
That's an excellent play by Kent Steffes. Retreating in trouble. Eric Wirtz made a good shot. But watch the left hand here of Kent Steffes. Not only to get it up there, very athletic play, but perfect pass to his partner. And then the side out, the chop back to the line that Mears cannot get to.
Most volleyball techniques invented by the Japanese. If you're new to volleyball, that knuckle pokey certainly invented by the Japanese indoor-wise. Brought to the United States and now utilized very well in the beach game. It's a shot that you need. Just close your fist, get it up near your head, and pokey. As Wirtz thunders one down.
Eric loves to turn the ball across his body back down to the line. Kirai stuffed him earlier on that shot. If you give it to him, he can put it away.
So Wirtz to serve. Wirtz and Meir, we think, have to put pressure on Karch and Kent. That's how Boyles and Hansen got out that big lead.
Serving tough and blocking. You don't expect much blocking, however, from Larry Meir and Eric Wirtz. They're going to have to do it defensively, digging, scrambling, and jump serving well for points.
Kent and Karch, little strategy session. Who do we serve you out? Okay, you go block him.
I think they're going to go to Eric Wirtz and take his line and see if they can have some luck that way.
Block the line?
Yep.
Okay. He rips it cross court pretty hard, Paul. Can Kent dig that one? We'll see. Strategy, here it comes. Wirtz.
There was the line shot, but instead of hitting it, rolled the ball over the top of him. Excellent side out.
Really, the key to that is making it look like a spike. He gets up and looks like he's going to hit, then drops it off.
Well, for young players out there, Eric Wirtz has got a very good pause in his swing. You got to go up and be poised to either hit the ball or dink and have it look exactly the same. You start giving it away, the defense will be all over you.
6'5", Mirren Wirtz, and Steffes just drilling. Getting a lot of spiking practice. If a player pauses, wouldn't you know if you're on the defensive team that here comes a shot?
Well, but he has the same look, the same pause in his preparation to hit the ball, whether he's going to unload, hit the ball very hard, or just roll a little shot.
Karch, his team trailing 6-5. Drawn out, side out battle. Wirtz, and yes, he can hit that cross-court angle.
Unable to break down the ball control. Now watch Eric Wirtz. Good approach. Now when he'll get his left hand up, and right now he unleashes on that ball, but the left hand leads the way, right arm unloads and follows, and just as easily as the play before, he just chopped the ball with a roll shot back down to the line.
Wirtz once again. Good serve. Karch, chance, and a nice dig. Mir blocked out of bounds, so Mir and Wirtz get another one. Once they dig a ball, Paul, they are very, very dangerous. Now 7-5.
Excellent ball control. Karch Karai still having some problems siding out here, getting dug easily that time by Eric Wirtz, and Steffes with a smart attempt, but unable to stop Larry Mears getting worked out of bounds.
Just over 5 minutes to go, and Mir and Wirtz starting to assert themselves. Wind not much of a factor here today in Fort Worth. And Karch shanks another one. And the worst dink of Karch's career, bar none. That ball just barely got out of his hand, and fatigue might be showing right now. And Steffes.
Chris, you had talked to me that Karch Karai was having trouble siding out yesterday, passing the ball, not moving his feet here, just reaching out with his arms. And this ball is not a perfect set, certainly, but it's 6 feet off the net, and Karch's dink lands about 3 feet short, and he knows it was ugly.
Mir and Wirtz 3 in a row to take an 8-5 lead.
Volleyball, the insider's magazine for those who live to play. In the sand, in the air, in your face, you get it all in Volleyball Magazine. Each month brings you training tips and court strategy from the giants of the gym to the best of the beach. If you're serious about volleyball, you won't want to miss a single issue. Keep your head in the game with Volleyball Magazine. Get 12 action-packed issues for $17.95. A savings of over $17 off the cover price. Call this toll-free number now, 1-800-228-8020. Charge it to your credit card or tell the operator to bill you later. Call now and start your subscription to Volleyball Magazine today. Your special price comes to only $1.50 for each copy compared to $2.95 at the newsstand. That's an outrageous 49% off. Have your credit card handy and call 1-800-228-8020 now.
That's less filling. Miller Lite's everything you want a beer to be.
I didn't think she'd come. I knew she'd come. Yeah.
Miller Lite is sitting at that. Come on!
No! Sometimes it is so exciting, so magical, it doesn't even seem real. But it is real. It's UCLA football, and it happens at the Rose Bowl. Call UCLA 101 for the spectacular 6-game home schedule and ticket information.
We are back at the Miller Lite Texas Environmental Center Miller Lite Open. Chris Marlowe, Paul Sunderland. I guess I said that twice. We're in Fort Worth, Texas, I should say. Under 5 minutes to play. Mir and Wirtz 8-5 over Karch and Kent. And Paul, you said it best. You said it correctly. They have to serve Karch. He's the one who's having problems here.
He's not passing the ball that well, and Eric Wirtz or Larry Meir right now are having a lot of success digging Karch Karai, and they're not having any success against Kent Steffes. Steffes now has 15 kills and has received 19 serves, a very good percentage. Kirai, on the other hand, with only 4 kills and not getting served very much. If I'm Mir and Wirtz, I go at Karch Kirai for a while.
8-5 is our score. Wirtz, and he snaps it out of bounds. So a point for Kirai and Steffes.
Unforced error by Eric Wirtz. Not trying to do too much, not trying to hit it too hard, just made a mistake.
He has Kirai on him up at the net, so he's getting a little pressure. Good
That's
serve.
Good serve. That's great serve.
Count up an ace.
Deep middle, and Steffes is thanking his fan club up in the stands.
So Steffes has the crowd going. It's 8-7. We're coming back.
When was the last time you upgraded your golf game? Maybe you need a new driver or a lesson on iron play. Whatever your game needs, see your PGA professional.
Come to me, my baby. Come to me, my child.
Research funded by the American Heart Association gives children with heart disease a chance.
My child.
You can help prevent heart disease. We can tell you how.
I love to see you smile.
Chris Marlowe back with Paul Sunderland. When we left you, Mir and Wirtz were holding a 1-point lead, 8-7. Now Karch and Kent have taken the lead, 13-9. Kirai and Steffes, if they win, get 2 more points, we will go to a 7-point double final. Mir and Wirtz undefeated at this point, trying to carve out their first win together ever. But Karch and Kent have battled back in this game and look, at least right now, like they're going all the way. Steffes, could be another point coming. Got a chance. Oh, and he dinks it out of bounds. Over his shoulder, a tough chance for Kent.
But going for it. I think Steffes really has been the best player on the court in this final so far. He's been jump setting. Very good defensive play right there. And not just trying to keep that ball in. Feels confident enough to go for a tough shot in that situation.
Eric Wirtz trying to dial up something now. Good shot. Steffes.
Oh. I'll tell you, tight set. And he's just bigger and jumps higher and is able to snap that ball straight down. Look at Steffes reach for this ball right at the top of his jump. That's the time you got to take away Steffes's line on the very tight set.
I think if I'm Mir and Wirtz right now, thinking side out first. You get the side out. If I'm going back, if I'm Wirtz, I go tell Mir, look, if we have a chance to win this match, we're not gonna win it by serving Steffes. He's too tough.
Right.
Let's go at Kirai. Let's serve him all the time now. Let's make it a game. See if we can tire him out. We're digging some of his hits at least. They're not even even within bomb distance of Steffes.
Right. They're not touching anything that Ken is hitting.
No. Watch him stuff him now. They've
No,
dug it
out of here. But they're not getting any point scoring opportunities off of Kent Steffes, and they continue to serve him. Steffes now has received 21 serves. Kirai only 10.
No, he's got 21 kills.
Excuse me, that's kills. In terms of serves received, Steffes has received 24. Kirai only 14.
And Wirtz looks very, very good for his team. So the two teams here in our championship final continue to battle it out. If you missed our semifinal, Eric Boyles and his partner Leif Hansen played very, very well, losing as time ran out to Karch and Kent. So Larry Mir going to try it and give the ball to Wirtz. And here he comes. All right, keep trying, Kent. Gonna bama another one. Got a chance. Good shot.
That is a great shot by Larry Mir. They call him Magic. He's got all the shots, excellent deflection. And then rather than set his partner, just takes it into his own hands on 2.
Very smart play by Mir. Take advantage. Karch and Kent, if you're wondering, yes, they have given up large leads many, many times. And once again, down the line. Steffes' line shot is just too much.
It's very good now. Yeah. 2 years ago, he used to make hitting errors with it, was not consistent with it, but now it's as good as many.
The killer loop race is on. Wirtz with 24, Steffes with 22. Keep in mind, it's the combined total in our final. So if we go double final, we'll keep adding for you. Karch with the jam.
Get that out of here. The low little roll shot. And again, Karch Kurai at 6'3", great leaper, picking off the shot by Eric Wirtz. Wirtz is thinking right now he's going roll shot. Just didn't get it deep enough, and Karch swats it back. We go to game point.
First game point. Karch got it. And Kent was right there if he didn't. And Wirtz and Mir take a timeout. So Eric Wirtz and Larry Mir have played well. But Karch Kurai and Kent Steffes now sitting at 14-10 and a chance to put this one away. And then the double final coming up. That will be to 7 points. Will they put a clock on that, Paul? I guess they will.
They use a 30-second clock, but only...
No, I think they'll go the 5-minute clock, won't they?
5-minute clock, excuse me. And we'll change sides every 2 points. Play to 7, win by 1. I think each team gets 2 timeouts. And it's just a very abbreviated version, obviously, to 7 points of what we have right here, but could still take quite a while.
First game point. Wirtz pounds it by Karch. A minute 45 to go. And Mir back to serve. Going way back. Looks like he's in jump serve posture. See what he can do. Gotta have a big one and get over 11-14. Boy, not much steam on that one.
No, no.
Larry has never been in a final. Neither has Eric Wirtz. So uncharted territory for them. And certainly if you're Karch and Kent, you have a big advantage, at least in that aspect, experience.
Husband and wife, Wirtz just sticking out an arm. This should do it.
And it does. So Karch Kurai and Kent Steffes pick up the pace. Down 8-5. They roar back and win 15-10. Double final to 7. Coming up.
River Run, Shimmering Bay, Crystal Lake, Aqua Sea, Kawasaki. It's where I wanna be.
If where you want to be is where the action is, hop on a Kawasaki watercraft. Either the jet ski sport cruiser or the tandem sport will give you all the excitement that 2 of you can handle.
Kawasaki, let the good times roll. Kawasaki.
Killer does.
Come on up.
Killer Lou goes hot. Killer Lou Performance Sunglasses by Bausch & Lomb. Worldwide sponsor of the 1992 Olympic Games.
15 years ago,
Jack, you look great. New clubs, new shoes, new ball. Well, it's the new me, Bill. New golf game, too? We'll see. It's showtime. Showtime. Hey! Whoa!
Maybe a 2-iron, Bill?
Yeah, a 2-iron. I just don't get it.
Well, it's showtime, Bill. And it's not the shoes, it's not the clubs, it's not the ball. It's this latest video from Golf Digest, how to get distance and accuracy.
A video?
Yeah, anyone can get it, and it's free when you subscribe to Golf Digest.
Huh.
Outdrive your partner with this half-hour instructional video, free with a 1-year subscription to Golf Digest. Just $19.77. Call 800-592-1222. Imagine this video and Golf Digest. Call 800-592-1222.
Back in Fort Worth, Texas, let's now join our double final in progress. Karch Kurai and Kent Steffes leading Wirtz and Mir 2-1. 3:45 to go. 2-1 Kurai. Steffes. Wirtz has shaken it off. He got a shiner. He's put his glasses back on. Now, if you're Steffes, do you serve him short, test his vision?
You just serve him, for sure. Working him deep.
Good pass. And he hits it off Kurai out of bounds, side out. And I think the crowd might have turned a little for Mir and Wirtz. They're putting up such a gallant fight against the new Dream Team.
Playing very tough and hanging in. Did not lose the game to 15 by much. Wirtz now over Steffes by 29 for the Killer Loop Kill Award.
It's tight, and Steffes can get that shot anytime he wants.
And why? Because Larry Meir is 6'1", 6'2". Kent Steffes 6'5", jumps probably better than Larry Meir. You put a Pat Powers or a Ricky Ludes or a Randy Stoklos out there on that set, and it's a much different story. Larry Meir just not tall enough to get up there and compete with Kent Steffes on the tight set.
2-1 Karai Steffes lead, trying to come from 9th place. Double elimination. And Wirtz has got some pop still left in his bat.
They again getting into that pause position, listening for the call from his partner. He cut, cutter, angle, and Wirtz just unloading cross court. There's the blocking signals. I think 2 on both. Cross court against both Steffes and Kirai.
And they're lobbing Steffes. He's loving it. Loving the lob. And a kill and a side out.
I don't understand serving that easy. If you're going to work a guy deep, work him deep. Don't just lob the ball in there. Serving very, very easy right now.
No wind. Kind of hot and humid now. 3 minutes, 25 seconds to go in the game. 2-1 Karai and Steffes. They lead. Serving has been rather anemic in the entire final.
Kent Steffes 2 serving errors in the double final and 6 overall.
Should tell you one thing about jump serving: hard to get it in, hard to put any pizzazz on it when there's no wind. So Steffes bounces one hard.
Kent Steffes now just continues to bomb away. He has received a ton of serves. He's been hitting line, this time cranking cross court. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Kent Steffes received 34 serves. Karch Kirai only 15.
Karch going to Meir. He hasn't hit a ball in a little while. This time he sucks it through. Good shot by Larry Meir. Lives down in San Clemente, California. Trains at Capistrano Beach. Look at Steffes and Wirtz getting a lot. Meir only getting 9, so it's served the little guy today. If you consider Kent Steffes a little guy. They keep serving him, though.
And he keeps.
Good dig, a double, it's legal. Meir. Oh!
Take what you can get.
They say
points to the sky.
That luck is the residue of design. Meir with a double dig. And a little nectar off the net. We're tied at 2. Don't go away.
That's right, folks. They're still migrating each and every day for a more, better deal. So come our way and trade your way. Looking for something spacious and elegant? How about this Oldsmobile 98 Touring Sedan? A tradition in comfort and luxury and price to sell. A heavy loaded, extended cab Silverado for only $13,999. Remember, Chevy is as American as hot dogs and apple pie. So drive a little and save a lot at Morris Moore, 7700 Broadway on beautiful Galveston Island.
Looking for something different this summer? Pencil in a trip to Astroworld. We did. There's something for everyone, regardless of age. There's all kinds of food, all kinds of shows, and plenty of rides for the daredevil and the little devil. Well, we talked about going to Disneyland, but talk is a lot cheaper than actually going there. Besides, there are some friends here you can't see anywhere else. So grab the kids and we'll see you out here soon, huh?
Astroworld, a Six Flags theme park nearby in Houston.
Welcome back. Chris Marlowe, Paul Sunderland. At stake, the title here in Fort Worth, Texas. Larry Meir and Eric Wirtz, 2. Karch Kirai, Kent Steffes, 2. Meir and Wirtz just got a miracle play, a little tape-orama. Karch, nobody up, and Meir can't handle the dig, so a fake block that time. Karch and Kent get the ball.
I'll tell you, the key down the stretch, well, who wins the serving battle? Steffes served the ball extremely well in the game to 15 towards the end, set the tone. Larry Meir has only received 9 or 10 serves now. He should be very, very fresh when he goes back to jump serve. He's got to get more aggressive, pound the ball. Steffes not jump serving.
Players, once again, a little tired from the entire day. Little tip. Steffes has it. Should be a point. Not yet. Right to Wirtz. Can he put it away? Yes! Oh, big opportunity for Karai, and Steffes got away. Good block by Mir.
Excellent play by Mir and Wirtz. Larry Mir actually with the defensive play, and Eric Wirtz just challenging right back at Kent Steffes. Steffes not getting his hands over the net.
Wind has picked up just a bit. Rocket Squirrel ready to take off. They like Steffes. They like him a lot. And Steffes pops 1-3. Might have stepped on Mir's foot. He's limping just a bit.
Looked very unwieldy on the last point scoring opportunity when he covered the roll shot. And really have to keep an eye on Steffes and Kurai. Must be exhausted.
2 minutes, 48 seconds to play. 2-2 is our score. Wirtz. Karch got it. And Steffes gets it.
Tired, maybe. Down and out, never. Karch just kicking out, taking the good example from Eric Wirtz on the same side earlier in the match. And Steffes, deep middle, husband and wife area in between Wirtz and Mir.
3-2, Karch and Kent. And over the top, a little spin shot. I think Karch was playing for the short ball that time. I think Wirtz has to get some balls over in the cut shot area, the cross court shot.
Well, you know, he's passing the ball to the right side. He's getting set in the middle and just keeps wanting to work the ball back across his body. And then every once in a while, he unloads cross court.
Mir, he's not going to jump serve now. I think it's because of fatigue. I think his legs are tired. Maybe not. Steffes? Oh. Steffes went down that time.
He's saying to Karai that it was because of a hole he landed in. No cramp. But that's a sign. You usually cramp when you land. You come down and you really flex your legs to absorb the shock of landing, and that's when you cramp up.
Playing the 7. Both teams trying to hang on here. You can figure that when both teams are not jump serving.
Yeah, this is just survival right now. Who's going to make a mistake? And Mir and Wirtz, you know, although appear a little bit fatigued, it's been a long couple of matches. Kurai and Steffes not serving the ball well. Wirtz and Mir not that much better. 10 errors, 2 aces, Kurai and Steffes. 8 errors, 1 ace for Mir and Wirtz.
And off Mir. He can't quite get there. So Steffes thumps another one down. He's checking for holes now. He's filling in all the potential spots up near the net. And Karai will serve. Let's try Mir one time.
Karch is there.
That's set. Mir's going to get another chance. Save point. Mir. No, Steffes is there. He read it well.
Bad set.
They're gimping all over the place. Oh, and they call double contact point. So a mishandled ball. And the quick turn taken.
Boy, not a great rally by either team. There's the double contact. You cannot contact the ball twice on what's considered a shot. It has to be a hard-driven ball. The call made by Greg Krause. Play is continuous on this side change.
So Karai and Steffes just 3 points away with 2 minutes and 5 seconds to go. Karch trying to suck it up, get a win here. Not that time. If you're wondering, everybody's out of gas in this one. Mir going to try to put up a jumper. And Steffes taps over the top.
The pace of this match really, really slowed down. Kurai and Steffes trying to slow things down as best they can. Again, they've been playing all day long, and I think Mir and Wirtz, you're right, I think they're starting to get very tired.
I think they're serving Wirtz, and they're getting some points occasionally, but I think Mir is the man who's exhausted. Good dig by Steffes. Karch. Yes. Another
Great
point.
Dig. Great dig. Kent Steffes just holding his ground in the angle. Right back to his partner, Kurai, who goes on to Look at Kent Steffes. We've talked about his passing, his hitting, his jump serving has not been so good, but a great dig that time, and Karch turning inside Eric Wirtz. Wirtz and Mir calling a timeout.
And I don't blame him. So timeout called here in Fort Worth, Texas. Minute 51 to go, and Karai and Steffes have a 3-point lead as a long 2-day tournament winding down. Some other finishers: Tim Walmer and Chris Young in a respectable 13th place. Andrew Smith back on the tour now, paired with Al Jantz. They finished 17th. John Stevenson and Mike Dodd did not play well. They go out in 17th. Rudy Dvorak, Moodhart in 17th. I know they'd like to do better than that. They should be doing better.
Yep.
Sean Fallowfield, John Brivich in 17th. Just some of the other finishers here in Fort Worth. 5-2. Karai and Steffes just 2 points away from locking it up.
Tight set.
Wirtz stumps one hard.
Karai committing into the line, I should say, on the tight set, and Eric Wirtz making him pay for it. Eric Wirtz needs an ace here in the worst way. This match has been played at such a slow pace. It's just been creeping away from them.
They're going to try Karch. Steffes with a bump. Karch dug, but nobody can get that one. It's out of play. Ryan Steffes hanging in, playing all day long. Trying to go from 9th to 1st, like a horse race.
A long race.
No jump serving now. Just get it in. Let the other guy hit it out. Wirtz.
Come on.
Missed it. Side out, Wirtz and Mir. How about a short serve to one of these guys? A little short dinker. As Leo the Dinkmaster would say, dink it in there.
Yeah, the Dinkmaster would be well suited for today.
Nope. Tough to get that jump serve in when you're tired.
Not much location, not much steam. There's very little, if any, wind, so you're not getting any help in that situation.
And Mir pops it through. Hasn't been served a lot in this match, but throughout the day, throughout the 2-day tournament, he's gotten a lot of action, played in a lot of long, close games.
I think Mir only served maybe not even a dozen times. But clearly you see the strategy. Mir and Wirtz very comfortable going to Kent Steffes, and right now they're paying for it on the scoreboard. Already lost the game to 15 to force the double final.
Yeah. There's a good serve.
There it is.
Kent. And he whacks it out of bounds. So Mir and Wirtz keeping a close look on Steffes. Maybe their strategy is to wear him down. They only have 2 points to do it. They got to hurry.
I believe in committing myself to what's important in my life, my family, my job, and finding a cure for Becker dystrophy, the disease that's disabling me. I know that there's just one agency working on that, the Muscular Dystrophy Association. Sure, I believe in disability rights, but what's important to me is that MDA is working hard to find a cure for me. Without it, I won't be here to fight for what's important in my life.
Next week, the Pro Beach Volleyball Tour heads to the home of the USA National Team, San Diego. Check your local listings for dates and times. The Miller Lite San Diego Open.
Home of Shamu.
Shamu and company. San Diego State, the Aztecs, and there will be a great crowd out there. San Diego was a great supporter of volleyball. So here we go. Wirtz and Mir trying to peck back. Oh, and out of the timeout, Wirtz hits it right into the bottom of the net.
Not out of the side change. Steffes just made a hitting error, got you to 5-3. Get the ball on him.
So Karch and Kent trying to come all the way back. Started the day in 9th place, and here they are, 2 points away from winning it. What a satisfying win this would be. Eric, great shot. Wirtz tipping it back over.
Okay, I think you got to work Eric Wirtz not to the middle when you serve him, but all the way to the cross-court sideline and take away that little roll shot back to the line.
Killer Kill Award, Wirtz 36 kills, Steffes with 34.
It's a marathon.
If you're Mir, go serve Karch. Steffes, you know, the strategy of Miriam Wirtz, you have to wonder about it. It has been to serve Steffes. They did it in the final. It did not work. They have continued through here in the double final. Really hasn't worked, has it, Paul?
No, Kent Steffes has passed the ball extremely well. They've stopped him a couple of times. They've scored some points off him, but they won the game to 15, and they're winning here by 2. But that is a very narrow lead. Karian Steffes would like to get a little bit more breathing room.
And Eric Wirtz still looks like he's got some pizzazz.
Yeah, exactly my point. They're serving Eric Wirtz up the middle. He's passing middle. Larry Mears setting him right in the center of the court, allowing the chop back to the line, which is Wirtz's best shot, or the cross-court crank. I think you got to serve Eric Wirtz all the way over to the left sideline.
Can't remember the last time a serve went to the golden boy, Karch Karai. Let's see what Wirtz does here. Trailing 3-5. Minute 8 to play. Nope, too far. And the wind really comes up now, and now gusting right over our shoulder, Paul. That should give Steffes and Karai a little advantage here, kind of blowing at them.
Yeah, wind blowing right into Karai's face. He can feel it, as can we. Watch him crank it into the wind. Yep.
Wirtz, no block. Oh, off Karai's shoulder, 70 feet straight up.
Pretty good set.
Oh, he got it.
What a phenomenal set by Kent Steffes. That ball went up into the sun, up among the skyscrapers, spinning. Eric Wirtz first unloading, and Karch just defending himself off the shoulder, the chicken wing. Look at the ball's not even coming down yet. Yeah, there it is. Look at this, 50-50.
It is championship point for Karch and Kent. Trying to wrap it up here on Mir. Yes! All the way back to Ryan Steffes from 9th to 1st.
That is a big, big win, emotionally, psychologically. Karch Karai and Kent Steffes going to remember that, be talking about it for a long time.
Out of gas. Stay with us. We'll get an interview if we can.
Aqua Rush, salty spray, power thrust, tendency, Kawasaki, it's where I wanna be.
Introducing the hottest two-seater watercraft on the water, the Kawasaki Jet Ski Super Sport. With a sleek V hull and a powerful 750 engine, the Super Sport is where you want to be.
Kawasaki, let good times roll. Kawasaki, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, let me show you where it's at. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, let me show you where. Come on.
Real beer refreshment that's less filling. Miller Lite's everything you want a beer to be.
Cold Miller Lite, I like it like that.
Tomorrow, cash machines.
Come on, Miller Lite, in that. Come on.
At Southwest Airlines, you can always depend on our low, unrestricted fares. Oh, we'd like to match the other airlines' new fares, but to do it, we'd have to raise ours. Our fares are lower now, always have been, always will be.
Some airlines are likely to charge you a fee if your travel plans change. With their unrestricted fares, you pay for flexibility. With ours, it's free. Our fares are the smart choice. Always have been, always will be.
Killer does. Killer Luke does hot. Killer Luke Performance Sunglasses by Bausch & Lomb. Worldwide sponsor of the 1992 Olympic Games.
Killer Loop Sunglasses by Bausch & Lomb, the official sunglass sponsor of the AVP, is pleased to present the Killer Loop Kill Award. Today's Killer Loop Kill Award goes to, yes, Eric Wirtz. He had 37 kills in our final match. He gets the Killer Loop Kill Award for his killer performance. But it wasn't quite enough as Karch Karai and Kent Steffes complete the march. They win 7-3. in our double final. Chris Marlowe back with Paul Sunderland. There are a couple things that measure a great team. One is winning a big open, a major like Manhattan. Another is marching through the loser's bracket when you're tired and exhausted, coming from 9th place and doing it all. They did it.
Karai and Steffes not only won the tournament, they beat St. John Smith and Randy Stoklos in the contenders bracket on the way, and then they beat Adam Johnson and Ricky Ludes also on the way back through. Not only was it long, it was very, very hard. A tremendous performance, a victory that they will remember.
Okay, let's get to the Money the Miller Lite Grand Prix, and as you might imagine, Kent Steffes, yeah, his pockets are jingling right now just thinking about it.
A huge lead now by over 24 points. St. John Smith, Randy Stoklos, Adam Johnson not helping his case in the last couple of weeks. Karch Kirai, after 4 tournaments, has rocketed into 5th position. Mike Whitmarsh, Brian Lewis, Brent Frohoff. That's the top group of 8. Now the second group, Pat Powers. Mike Dodd didn't help himself this week. Mirren Wirtz, they move from 15-16 up to 11-12. Tim Hovland needs to get back out on the tour. Leif Hansen gets up in the mix. Brooke Vandeweghe and Eric Boyles, Leif Hansen, a superb tournament this week, finishing 3rd.
Larry Meir and Eric Wirtz, they finished 2nd, a tremendous performance. Did they serve the wrong guy? Should they have served Karch? Did they make a mistake, you think?
Yes, Karch said after the match that he wasn't feeling well, he had the upset stomach. I said that they could score points on Karch Kirai, and Karch indeed said that the key to winning was Kent Steffes siding out all day long.
All right, Karch and Kent win it. For Paul Sunderland, I'm Chris Marlowe. The beach is now officially closed. So long.